Swarup. I'm editor MBTV. I have with me Prabhakar Sinha. He's the real estate editor of the Times of India. I have Santosh Kumar, Vice President on the Rock, and Maruti Yegde, Director, My Bhumi Reality. Thank you so much for joining us. We're talking about will it be easier to buy a house after the lockdown? One thing that Santosh, we did a survey, Magic Bricks did a survey and found that about 90% of the respondents said that they were ready to buy a house and they're ready to buy a ready to move in property. Just 10% is saying that they will choose under construction, and most of the people who are looking at under construction are in the southern cities. In the north and in Maharashtra, we find that most people want ready to move in properties. There are first timers, there are salaried people, but the important thing is that about 25% of people said that they would like to buy a house in the next 3 to 6 months, which means that there is a definite need to buy a house. So, will it be easier to buy a house after the lockdown? Prabhakar, you want to make some
Yeah,
remarks?
it's a very peculiar situation. Post-COVID, certainly buying a house will become easier. Selling will be very difficult. But only issue is this that one need to have a permanent source of income. That is the cash flow. If cash flow is intact, I think that the post-COVID will be the best possible timing to buy a house because one will not get such a good bargain as one will get just after the COVID when it recedes, say by September, October, November, particularly the second half of this month. The only issue is this that one need to have a permanent source of income. If company survives, if
Just
one
1 minute.
gets a
Maruti, I
salary,
think you have it running on another device. Please put that off. Don't run it on any other device. Okay?
yeah,
नहीं running नहीं कोई भी मेरा.
no, no,
Yeah. Okay. Go
yeah.
on.
So that's what I say. But only thing is that prices are also going to go down further, at least 10-15%, if not more. And the bank will be readily giving loan at the lowest possible rate. I'm sure that rate could come down to around 7% by then, if the SBI, the public sector bank's rate, home loan rate. And the timing 20 years loan will be available for to buy a house. Now, stamp duty rate will also go down. Most of the states are already started announcing it. Now, the only thing is that people are talking about the mode of registration, that whether it will be done online or offline. But that I don't think that if one suppose decides to buy a house, that is going to become such a huge issue. I mean, one can go to the registrar office also. Only thing is this that this lockdown should be lifted. And transaction will start only after lockdown is going to be lifted, not before that. That is for sure. Online registry, even if it is made possible, but before the lockdown is lifted, nobody is going to buy it because one would like to see the house physically, that how it is, where it is placed, unless it's NRI and the seller is a very, very credible person and he whatever he is showing, people are believing them. Otherwise, most of the domestic buyers will go and have a feel that where the house is. But only thing is this that if the economy remains like this, but those who have like the government servant, like the tech companies employees, this kind of employees whose jobs are secured. I mean, this is the best possible time to buy a house.
Right. So Santosh, I'm going to come to you. Do you think that there will be an impact on pricing after COVID? On Magic Bricks, we noticed that listed prices have actually come down by about 2 to 9% in different markets, just listing in 1 month's time. What is the impact on pricing, do you think?
Yeah, Jayashree, we had seen some kind of a, I won't say it's a correction. I would say during the COVID period, many of the developers have given a price protection,
Yeah.
especially for the lockdown period.
Yeah.
Many developers have given a 10% reduction just to attract the customer so that, some of these bookings were done or the site visits were done during the previous, before the lockdown period. But, during the lockdown period, they have been given a price protection so that once the lockdown period is over, they can do the site visit and close the transaction at the same price. To answer your question, whether there will be a price correction post-COVID, I doubt, Jayashree, because I do not think at a current price, the prices have already bottomed down in many of the geographies, and I do not think any developer looking at the financial responsibility what they have, I think they can reduce any more. But yes, many of the developers who have got a ready to moving stocks, in order to get the cash flow benefit, may may reduce their stock burden at a discounted price as well. There could be possibility that many developers, in order to get the cash flow benefit, may reduce their prices. But I do not think any reasonable developer, especially the branded developer or the corporate developer, would reduce their prices.
Right. In fact, I tend to agree with you because markets have been flat for 5 years. When a market does not go up, that means that adjusted to inflation, it is actually a very static pricing and it is good for the consumer. It becomes more affordable. But this other thing is that when we heard Deepak Parekh and Rajneesh Kumar, two banking giants, speak, they didn't say that the prices will crash, but they did exactly what you said. They did advise the developers don't hold on to completed stock, hoping for good pricing. Even if you have to drop the prices by 10 to 20%, drop it and keep cash in, right?
Yeah,
So you may see
absolutely.
some sweetener deals.
Absolutely. Today, whatever you save the cash, I think that is going to be beneficial for any developer to sustain themselves going forward.
Right.
So to get that benefit, I think the develop for the especially for the developer, it makes sense for them to whatever the stock they have, to get rid of those stocks and get the cash flow benefits. But I do not think any of the developers will reduce the prices, considering that one, the input costs are so high.
Hmm.
Secondly, if you look at the migrant laborers issue, and if they wanted to bring back these migrant laborers and start the construction, it is not going to be that cheap what it was before, Jayashree. So these costs will have an impact on the overall cost of the developer, and I do not see they have any leeway to reduce the price.
Right. Maruti, I'm going to come to you. We were talking, that is the industry position. As far as the consumer is concerned, you have been in touch with the consumers. Consumers क्या कहते हैं? अभी खरीदना चाहिए, खरीद रहे हैं?
नहीं, अभी खरीद रहे तो इंक्वायरी तो बहुत आ रहा है। इसमें क्या है आपको मैं बताता हूँ। पहला है कि जो रेप्यूटेड है, जैसे अभी उन्होंने बताया कि जो रेप्यूटेड लोग हैं जिनके साथ लोगों का विश्वास पहले से जुड़ा है, वो लोग को मार्केट अच्छा है। नए लोगों को थोड़ा तकलीफ है क्योंकि अभी लोग भरोसा करने में थोड़ा ये करेंगे। अभी मेरा जो पुराना क्लाइंट है वो मुझे रिपीट इंक्वायरी कर रहा है। दूसरा क्या है कि प्राइस कम होने का चांसेस जो रिपीटेड लोग हैं वो कम नहीं करेंगे, वो होल्ड करेंगे, रुकेंगे, लेकिन वो सेम प्राइस पे जाएंगे। पहला बात। दूसरा क्या है कि प्राइस में आप इन्होंने जो बताया अभी कि प्राइस में कैसा है, जो होल्डिंग कैपेसिटी जिसका कम है, जिसको अभी रोलिंग कैपिटल के लिए पैसा लगने वाला है, वही लोग 10-20% प्राइस कम करके, वो जितना कैपिटल उनके पास कम है, जितना पैसे का जरूरत है, उतना ही वो लोग सेल करेंगे और रुकेंगे। क्योंकि पहले से ही मार्केट कैसे नोटबंदी के बाद 2016 से जो डाउन हुआ है वो अभी एक लेवल पे चल रहा है, इससे ज्यादा गिरेगा नहीं मार्केट, ये कंटिन्यू हो जाएगा।
Right. Prabhakar, people are looking at buying houses. Prices are, you may see sweetener deals. You're not going to see price crashes in the market like we saw earlier. What do you think what is the right thing? Should consumers start buying now or wait till this issue settles a little?
Yeah, just two things here I would like to point out. One is this that price protection guarantee. That is not a very safe instrument. We have already seen it. Some of the developers had given it in 2017 and 16, And by 2019, when the buyers went them to accept that, I mean, they just refused. Finally, people went to the court, and matter is still pending, and people are dissatisfied.
Yeah.
And the developer, some of those developers were very, very credible developers also. I will not name them.
Yeah.
So I don't think that I should or anybody should advise buyers to go for those kind of instruments. So if
Okay.
one is buying it, buy it, taking the whole responsibility of that purchase. And particularly right now, the
Yeah.
end users will mainly be the buyers. Investors are in no mood to enter in the market at this point of time.
Right.
Now, number two, when the end users are going, now, of course, the big players like Tata, Mahindra, they might not cut the price. I can understand because they are the corporates and they have the very deep pockets. But there are other developers, and they are also very good developers, and their property is also completed. Now they have a huge cash flow problem, and they have to meet their liabilities.
Yeah.
Now the flats are those flats are also, if you have gone to the Dwarka Expressway in NCR, and you can think of it, I should not name any of those players, but you know it that how good flats are there on those of those developers who are not so well named, or they are who are not so corporatized, and still those flats are very good, and they have already cut the price, and in future also to meet their liability they have no choice to cut the price. Now certainly it is bad from their side, and I should not be happy for their plight, but for the buyers this is a very good situation. I mean, for them they should use it and they should buy it. Remember, 2000, those who could not buy a flat in 2004, in 2005, nobody spared them, no developer spared them. Ki boss, you have just missed 1 year, so I will not double the price. I will charge you only 30% appreciation. Nobody spared them. They had to pay double the price because in 1 year price had doubled. So similarly, now they are forced to cut the price, and this that's what I mean to say is this, that this is a very good time to buy. Here, the buyers will have a very good opportunity to buy good, ready to move in flats. Certainly not from the corporate developers, but from the good boutique developers of the local area, and you will have a similar kind of a product, and some of them are even the better product, and at a very, very discounted price. And this opportunity one must use. And buyer, I'm telling you, today buyer is understanding this, that this is the situation. That is why more number of buyers, and anyway they are sitting at home, so they were making inquiries to understand where the price is moving, where the really stocks are available, and they are going to decide very soon that boss, let us buy it. But price is the key. For Indian buyers, price is the key. Those developers who are giving them good bargain. Now look today, 7% per interest rate means around your per lakh 20 years borrowing will cost you around 720, 730 rupees only. So if for 60 lakhs rupees, this 40,000 rupees is around EMI, 5,000 per month you will save your tax. So the net you will be paying only 30, 35,000 rupees per month. So that is what your almost the rental income, the rental of that area. So what I mean to say is that this is a very good opportunity for buyers to buy ready to move in good property, not necessary from a very, very big corporate developers. That's what I
Sure.
mean to say.
Santosh, what is the sweet spot in the market and what kind of developer should you choose and how?
Right, like Prabhakar ji mentioned, this is the right time for the customers to buy the houses because of various advantage which Prabhakar ji outlined. Look at any other assets class, Jayashree. If you compare it with any other assets class and look at the returns they would have secured in the last 7-10 years, you will find, I think, still real estate was able to give them the reasonable return. I won't say very attractive return, but reasonable return. And when we did the survey, similar to you, Jayashree, we got the similar kind of a response, wherein the real estate is still the preferred assets class for many of the customers, and they would continue to invest in real estate. Secondly, as Prabhakar says, the EMI today, the interest rate, housing interest rate, is the lowest in the last many years, and I don't think the similar kind of a situation will prevail even going forward. Thirdly, I think again Prabhakar ji said this is the right time. You can negotiate with the developer and get a good price, provided the developer is ready to give you that discount, because it completely depend upon the liability and the cash flow of the developer. Like any good developer or a corporate developer may not give them kind of a discount, but if negotiated properly, I think they will be able to get the price benefit for the customer. But having said, Indian customers are very, very sensitive, not only on the price, Jayashree. They also look at what are the other amenities available. I think customers have become very smart today. They definitely look at what are the other benefits they are getting, what are the infrastructure available, whether it is attractive or closeness to their workforce. So all those aspects they do consider. I think going forward post COVID, Jayashree, I think there would be many of the customers will look at the health and hygiene factor as well. Whether you got a safety network towards the house which they are going to buy. What are the precautions the developers have built in their housing colonies? So those are some of the areas developers have to focus on, and customer will definitely demand from them.
Right.
So,
And that sweet spot, what do you think is selling right now?
see, at this moment, again, you'll have to distinct, Jayashree. At this moment, yes, any property which is priced around 45 lakhs to 90 lakhs, 1 crore is selling. There are a huge amount of demand. Even during the lockdown period, we had sold around 400 crores of sales. Majority, I would say 60 to 70% of the demand have come in for these segments only. There are not many demand for the luxury segment, but mostly on the affordable and mid segment, there is a demand, and this is a soft sweet spot. I think this will continue for at least next 9 to 12 months, Jayashree.
मारुति, आपको क्या लगता है, क्या किस रेंज में डिमांड है?
40 लाख टू 75 लाख में नॉर्मल 70-80% लोग यही रेंज में रहते हैं। एक आधा ही कस्टमर ज्यादा रेंज का रहता है, और जो आउटसाइड एरिया है, मतलब ग्राम पंचायत कारपोरेशन लिमिट के बाहर है, वहां पे 30-35 लाख का वो मतलब ग्राम पंचायत में जाता है। लेकिन कारपोरेशन में जाएंगे ना, 40 to 75 लाख ये फिक्स है। उसमें आदमी जो फैसिलिटी दे रहे हैं, एमिनिटी जिसको जो प्रोवाइड करे, वो हिसाब से रेट कम ज्यादा रहता है, और उन लोग लेते हैं, उसमें ये नहीं है।
So let me just put this into perspective. All of you are saying you may see a few discounts coming by developers who want liquidity, and there may be short-term price sweeteners happening in the market on completed property. There are the big developers, the branded developers. Is unlikely that you'll see drop in prices, but the mid-segment developers, or even good developers who have a cash flow position, they think of liquidating stock. And if you go into the peripheries, you will see that people are willing to look at slightly lower pricing also. But premium segment does not seem to have too many takers. Now, which part of the city people want to buy, and what are a few rules of thumb that you should keep in mind? That would be an interesting thing. Santosh, what should a person look for when you're buying? Clearly, it's end users, clearly, it's mid segment, and they are stretching to buy because salaries have been shrunk, or many people, there is a security of tenure is not there. So, what are the few things you should keep in mind when you look at buying a house?
So apart from priced, Jayashree, I think as I said in your previous question, they certainly look at other facilities available in the apartment or in the society where they are going in. They look at what are the safety network available to them going forward. what are the infrastructure, schools, whether there is a school, closeness to the your, apartments or the housing society. In addition to that, definitely, considering the challenges of job security, they will definitely look at now balancing the monthly EMI as against their cash outflow. That is the key factor which when they're looking at what kind of apartment they need to buy. Though the interest costs have gone down, they are going to get that benefit. But since many of the end users may not be able to, predict what their job security, as well as whether they will be able to get the same salary what they're currently drawing, so they'll have to first plan their cash outflows, before deciding to buy a house on EMIs. That is a second point. Third point, Jayashree, I think, which is very, very important. If you are going to invest in any developer, especially on the under construction, I think you will have to evaluate the credibility of the developer. You have to evaluate whether they will be able to complete the under constructed houses on time or not. So that's the third factor. And fourth factor is, again, I don't want to get into that detail, legality of the project, which needs to be checked, whether there is any kind of an escrow mechanism is there in place, whether the developer has closed the financial mechanism for his development. So these are the aspects which I think the customer has to taken care of before investing in any of the real estate development.
Right. Actually, I've got a query here saying that after the lockdown finishes, when can I expect property delivery? Santosh, what's your Santosh and Maruti? I'd like your feedback. When did we get this property market moving? Do you think developers are going to be able to deliver soon? Crunch timelines?
Yeah, Jayashree, I think it is a very interesting question. I think it will be very difficult to answer at this moment, looking at the situation, especially on the migration workers, Jayashree. Many of the wherever the sites have opened, many of the cities, what the sense we are getting is that developers have opened their sites, but with a very limited workforce. Jayashree, I think they have not been able to get the laborers for the work to complete. And when we speak with many of the developers, they say that it will get at least 6 to 9 months
Yeah.
of the timeline, even after the lockdown opens. Hence, what we are getting. But more than that, Jayashree, if they have gone back to their hometown, and again to get them back to the site, it will be an expensive proposition.
Right.
Because when there are many people who will be on demand for the construction to complete, the labor cost will definitely going to increase, which will have an impact on the overall price as well. So
Yeah.
so that is the biggest issue. What I will see post the lockdown is open. The labor is one. Secondly, Jayashree, the many of the developers, were primarily depending upon the sales
Yeah.
in order to pay back to their lenders. But since there is going to be an impact on the demand, I do not know how they are going to service these lenders as well. So that is another issue which will have an impact on the delivery side as well. And thirdly, and the final one is, I think any of the credit agencies, or credit lenders will definitely look at the credit worthiness of the developer going forward, be it is on the sales side or on the delivery track record of the developers as well. So these are the factors which will have an impact on the delivery of the property going forward, Jayashree.
मारुति, अगर अंडर कंस्ट्रक्शन प्रॉपर्टी अभी लेना चाहिए नहीं लेना चाहिए?
आवाज नहीं आया मुझे.
अंडर कंस्ट्रक्शन प्रॉपर्टी अभी
हाँ।
लेना चाहिए या नहीं?
अभी अंडर कंस्ट्रक्शन ले लेंगे तो भी अच्छा है, पूरा कंप्लीटेड प्रोजेक्ट ले लेंगे तो भी अच्छा है,
मगर
लेकिन क्या है,
अनसर्टेनिटी, डिलीवरी शेड्यूल्स में अनसर्टेनिटी तो रहेगा ना।
नहीं अभी अंडर कंस्ट्रक्शन में लेंगे ना तो बिल्डर ऑफ कोर्स आपको टाइम ज्यादा लेगा, क्योंकि अभी बिल्डर लोगों को पता नहीं है कि ये लेबर अभी कब आएंगे, वो शेड्यूल क्या है। पहले कैसे गारंटी के साथ बोल सकते थे मैं 2 साल में पोजीशन दे दूंगा, उनके पास उतना स्ट्रेंथ था, लेबर था। अभी ये सिचुएशन कब तक आगे बढ़ेगा और लेबर वापस कब आएंगे और वो कब कंप्लीट करेंगे, इसके ऊपर भी डिपेंड है, क्योंकि अभी जो भी है मैन पावर है, मैन पावर जब तक हाथ में नहीं है तब तक आप पोजीशन का बात ही नहीं कर सकते। अभी जिसका भी 100% कंप्लीटेड है वर्क, वो लोग अभी पोजीशन कर सकते हैं अभी ये आफ्टर लॉकडाउन, लेकिन जिसका 5% भी काम बचा है, लेकिन वो स्किल लेबर आप उनके पास कब मिलेगा और वो खत्म कब होगा, उसका टाइम ड्यूरेशन अभी बता नहीं सकते, थोड़ा तो डिले हो जाएगा।
Prabhakar, when somebody is looking at under construction property, what are the few things that you should keep in mind, and should you actually go for it at all in any manner?
No, unless it is given at a huge discount, one should not go for it. Now, just look the situation today. For last around 5-6 years, the real estate sector, more than 5-6 years, in fact, the real estate sector has given such a bad return. Not only bad return, I mean they have broken all sorts of promises which they have made. So their image in the market is pretty bad. So now remember what has happened, that those who are up to the age of 30, they have never seen the boom in the property market. So they think that property market will never give you a good return. Okay, my parents or my uncles, they say it, but I have not seen it. So that is a big class now. Those class, even if they have money, they will say that no, 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 I am not going to buy property at least. बस पता नहीं कल को क्या होगा, ये लोग बगान देंगे क्या नहीं देंगे, और पैसे भी मिलेंगे या नहीं मिलेंगे। तो पहली बात तो है कि रियल एस्टेट सेक्टर को अपना इमेज इंप्रूव करना चाहिए, वो बहुत जरूरी है कि इमेज अगर अभी अब देख लें, आपको अगर कोई एक कंप्लीटेड प्रोजेक्ट दिखता है कहीं पे, उसके चारों तरफ कम से कम आधे दर्जन खरे प्रोजेक्ट दिखेंगे आपको, जहां पर कि कुछ भी नहीं हो रहा है। तो उसके कारण क्या होता है कि द जनरल सेंटिमेंट ऑफ द मार्केट इज प्रीटी बैड. So now selling at this point of time is difficult, and so long as selling is tough, that means demand is not there. So the future appreciation is also very, very questionable at this point of time. So
So don't come in as an investor, but if you're an end user and you need it, buy where you have to buy, right?
अब end user में जयश्री क्या दिक्कत है कि जो प्राइस आज से 3 साल पहले मिलता था, आज बहुत सारे प्रोजेक्ट उससे 5% कम पे मिल रहे हैं, और लोग बोलते हैं कि जब भी रुक जाओ, ये आगे 10% कम पे मिलेगा। तो देखिए, ये सारा खेल सेंटिमेंट का है ना। ये डेवलपर को है कि डेवलपर इस चीज को कैसे तोड़ेंगे, और ये जो एक चारों तरफ उनके खिलाफ श्राउड तैयार हो चुका है, now they'll have to break it. They'll have to convince the people that no, this is a great asset class, come and buy it. Now, at the same time, rentals are also not increasing, and with this COVID, now the issue is that Jayashree also there, कि everybody is now waiting to see to it that how it is going to pan out. Now, what will be the future demand? आगे क्या होने वाला है, कौन कौन कंपनियां बंद होने वाली हैं। हर रोज अखबार में आता है कि साहब आधे कंपनियां बंद हो जाएंगी। लोग बोलते हैं आधे कंपनियां कौन है भाई? जब बंद होंगी कंपनियां तो नौकरियां भी जाएंगी, और जब नौकरियां भी जाएंगी तो फिर बहुत सारे जो मकान बिके हुए हैं उनके ईएमआई बंद होंगे। जब ईएमआई बंद होंगे तो फिर क्या होगा? तो इस जो ये अनसर्टेनिटी है, उसमें मेरे विचार से आज के दिन डेवलपर्स शुड बी वेरी वेरी एग्रेसिव. Those who can sell should sell.
Whatever you can sell, if it's complete, sell it.
Close the deal. Close the deal. Create cash, because now for them the interest rate is not falling. The bankers are not reducing the rate corporate loan. That is still 15%, 18%. Now, if you are not selling for 1%, 1 year, both sides, you will have to pay the loan of interest on that, और जो कैश आया उस पर जो आप इंटरेस्ट कमाते या इंटरेस्ट ब्लॉक करते वो भी जा रहा है। तो मेरा कहना है कि बहुत ही फ्लूइड मार्केट है और इसमें जो डेवलपर बहुत ही स्मार्ट होंगे वो बाहर निकल के आएंगे और इसमें से बाहर निकल के मैं ये कह रहा हूँ कि जिसके पास आज कैश है, sky is the limit for him. He can do wonders today in the market. He can acquire any project, he can do anything. But those who are already sucked into it, they have no choice. So they have to get out of it and they should work out to how to get out of it. So that is why I'm saying that कि जो लोग बोल रहे हैं कि प्राइसेस नहीं गिरेगा, जैसे उस दिन दीपक पारेख ने जब बोला, चाहे वो SBI चेयरमैन ने बोला, बाकी लोग भी बोल रहे हैं, तो बहुत सारे डेवलपर ने उसको ऑब्जेक्ट किए कि नहीं अब आप ऐसे नहीं बोल सकते हैं। मैं पंकज से बात कर रहा था एल्डेको आज से कुछ दिनों पहले, उन्होंने मुझको बोला कि यार जब घाटे में बेचना क्या डॉक्टर ने मना किया है, अगर तुमको कैश चाहिए तो बेचना होगा भाई। ऐसा कैसे कर सकते हो कि तुमको कैश चाहिए तुम नहीं बेचोगे और जेल जाओगे क्या? कैश तो बेचो, जब पैसे देने हैं तो देने हैं ना। तो सवाल ये है कि आज वो स्थिति आई हुई है बहुत सारे डेवलपर्स की, और मैं कहता हूँ कि अगर वो उन्होंने रोका, बहुत लोगों ने, आपको ही पता है कि बोले कि हम प्राइस नहीं कम करेंगे, रोकेंगे, चाहे रोक करने के बाद भी नहीं बिक रहे थे। आज के दिन बिकने की उनकी हालत ऐसी है कि अगर कोई 50% पे भी बिना प्रॉफिट लिए कोई उनका प्रोजेक्ट ले जाए वो देने को तैयार है कि बस मेरी लायबिलिटी ले लो, प्रोजेक्ट ले लो। स्थिति है।
Santosh, one of the things that the bankers have been saying is that the taxes on the sector is very high. A large proportion of the cost of the housing unit is all the taxes that you pay: stamp duty, registration, mutation, all kinds of charges. The transaction costs are very high. Do you see the transaction costs coming down?
That government should do.
Yeah. So the CREDAI has given the representation many times, Jayashree, and they are lobbying with the government to reduce these costs. I think one is the GST. I think government CREDAI has given this submitted the proposal to, maybe if they can increase the GST rate, but if they get the input tax benefit for the adjustment, especially on the lower end of the houses, I think that will be a great benefit to the industry. Secondly, I think government is also the industry lobbies, industry bodies lobbying with the government to reduce the stamp duty as well. So if both are done, I think developer is going to get the benefit. On the one side, on the demand side, because customers are going to get the benefit of stamp duty, which will definitely increase the demand. And on the input tax credit, if they get that GST benefit, I think the cost on the construction will definitely come down.
मारुति, अगर एक प्लॉट खरीदना हो या बिल्ट अप फ्लैट, आप क्या सजेस्ट करें?
अभी के टाइम पे फ्लैट में ज्यादा लोग जाएंगे नहीं, जो पुणे के नजदीक प्लॉट में जाएंगे, क्योंकि इंडिविजुअल है और जैसा भी मेरा प्लॉटिंग का भी है, कंस्ट्रक्शन का भी है, तो फ्लैट में कैसा है, जितना रिटर्न मिलता है लैंड में ज्यादा वैल्यू डाउन नहीं होगा उतना। आप देखो फ्लैट में कितना रेंट मिलेगा, अभी प्रभाकर साहब ने बताया रेंट उतना नहीं है अभी, तो आप खुद का प्रॉपर्टी, अभी फ्लैट में लोगों को ज्यादा तकलीफ भी आया, जो रेंट पे रहते हैं उनको सोसाइटी का रिस्ट्रिक्शन आ गया, आप ड्यूटी पे बाहर जा रहे तो सोसाइटी में मत आओ, खुद का फ्लैट है तो थोड़ा तकलीफ कम है, तो लोग अभी प्लॉट में ज्यादा जा रहे हैं। अभी बहुत सारे लोग बोल रहे हैं कि तुम्हारे पास, मेरे पास इंक्वायरी आ रहा है कि रेडी बंगलो में है क्या पुणे के नजदीक में, अपना अपना इंडिविजुअल हो, अपना पार्किंग हो, किसी का झंझट नहीं, हम खुद गेट खोल के बाहर निकल सकते हैं, अंदर आ सकते हैं और पुणे के नजदीक हो। और वो अभी बंगलो में भी कितना 50 लाख 60 लाख में भी बंगलो विथ 2R 3R में मिल रहा है, और वही फ्लैट भी मिल रहा है। तो वो लोग अभी फ्लैट से बंगलो में ज्यादा इंक्वायरी आ रहा है, लेकिन अभी जब ये लॉकडाउन खत्म होगा तब समझ में आएगा कि सच में लोग किस में ज्यादा जाते हैं।
एग्जैक्टली।
हाँ, खत्म होने के बाद पता, लेकिन इंक्वायरी आ रहा है प्लॉट में, बंगलो। अभी मेरा दोनों भी ऐड चालू रहता है, तो जिन्होंने फ्लैट लिया है वो तुम्हारा ये स्कीम है, वो स्कीम है, वो मुझे बताओ, डिटेल भेज दो। इंक्वायरी तो चल रहा है, लेकिन लोग जब ये खत्म होगा तब जाके लोग जो एक्चुअल में जब खरीदेंगे तब पता चल जाएगा कि, लेकिन इंक्वायरी ज्यादा प्लॉट में आ रहा है मुझे। अभी
And
perspective.
this I've noticed across the country, there is a lot of interest in plots. The volume of searches has actually gone up. Uh, it may not be even future wise. There, people are looking at, I think, the social distancing and the lockdown has actually opened people's eyes to in a different direction. Do you need more space? Do you need more personal space rather than be locked into
Yeah.
building? And this is something that we have noticed too, and what Maruti is saying about the Pune market, that is also true. Santosh, you want to comment on that?
No, I agree with you, Jayashree. We have also witnessed there is a huge demand for the plotted development. I think there are three things. One was basically because of the COVID, especially on the social distancing perspective, because many of the societies, our group housing apartments have got locked down because of the one person getting infected.
Yeah.
The entire society is being sealed. So people are feeling that discomfort. So because of which now they believe that it is better to have a independent houses on that. Secondly, Jayashree, I think the government has also encouraged with various schemes for the plotted development. I think many of the state government have reduced the sizes of the plots which you can sell. Secondly, I think they have given the incentives, like you have the Dayal Upadhyay scheme in Haryana, and similar scheme is in UP as well. So wherein there is a huge demand for the smaller size plots. That is the second advantage. And third, in my opinion, plots have always given some sort of an appreciation, because I think it was a mindset of people. There was always been a interest from the Indian customer that this will always gives a certain amount of return. And if you look at Jayashree, and if you analyze mindset of people, there was always been a yeah. If you analyze the trend, Jayashree, I think mostly the plots have given not a very big return, but reasonable return over a period of time. So that these are the three aspects which I think will push people to buy or at least make an investment on the plotted development.
Right. And in fact, if you buy a plot,
Make a part of Jayashree?
you also see that you can build single floors and sell, right?
Absolutely.
You could use a couple of floors for your own use and then monetize the rest by selling it, right?
Absolutely.
Is there any advice you would like to give on how many how wide the road should be on which you buy? Does the value of your investment depend on that?
So it depends again, from city to city, and from state to state. They have their own regulations, Jayashree. I think many of the development which we are seeing in the north, especially, it 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 is ranging from anywhere between 24-meter road to 60-meter roads. And in some of the where the dense of population is strong or very heavy, we are seeing 24-meter roads. And see, like you got Lajpat Nagar in Delhi, or similarly you have properties in West Delhi where it is basically situated on a 24-meter road. But many of the posh colonies in Delhi, you have seen properties being developed on 60-meter, but these are bigger size plots, large plots, which is on the 60-meter roads. But both have their own advantages and disadvantages. Both have price differentiations as well. So it depending upon the customer's appetite, they can choose which location, which property they wanted to buy.
मारुति आप क्या सजेस्ट करेंगे पूना के मार्केट में किस किस विड्थ का रोड होना चाहिए कि आपको सबसे अच्छा कंफर्टेबल लिविंग रहे और बेटर प्राइस मिले?
नहीं, रोड का भी कैसे प्लॉटिंग के ऊपर डिपेंड है, आपका प्रोजेक्ट कितना बड़ा है। उसके ऊपर आपको सैंक्शनिंग में अभी पुणे में जाएंगे, पीएमआरडी है का और कलेक्टर ऑफिस है, वहां पे जाएंगे तो 9 मीटर है, 6 मीटर है। पुणे में तो आउटसाइड आउटस्कर्ट में ये चल रहा है कि मेन रोड 9 मीटर और इंटरनल रोड 6 मीटर, ये अभी पुणे का चल रहा है यहाँ पे। दूसरा क्या है, रोड जितना आप कितना भी बड़ा रोड करेंगे उतना आपको वहां पे एफएसआई मिलता है ना, वो आपकी प्रोजेक्ट सैंक्शनिंग की वो आर्किटेक्ट के ऊपर डिपेंड रहता है कि वो क्या रोड अलॉट कर रहा है और उसके ऊपर वो बायर को क्या मिल रहा है। वो अपना मतलब प्रोजेक्ट का डिजाइन पे रहता है। मतलब वो उसमें बड़ा प्रोजेक्ट है, 100 एकड़ का प्रोजेक्ट है, तो आपको सेंटर रोड जो है वो बड़ा छोड़ना पड़ेगा आपको, वो 20 मीटर से भी ज्यादा होना चाहिए। वो प्रोजेक्ट कितना है और उसके ऊपर वो रोड का ये साइज डिसाइड करना पड़ता है।
And that is actually a critical factor when you're buying plot. Yeah, Prabhu.
Yeah, plotting, I believe the most important thing is gated community sale. Now, unless you developers do this, particularly of a large plotting, say of 100 acres with 200 or 300 people, no, because right now, okay, it looks like that demand is there, but ultimately for buyer security is also a big concern, particularly in big cities, and we have seen it in Delhi, NCR region. So that is the one part. Number two, because of the COVID and because of not COVID particularly, but because of the work from home culture which is going to stay here.
Yeah.
Now the demand for houses with additional one more room will increase. Like if those who were buying one room flat, they will buy 1.5 room flat, because everybody who is going to buy a flat must be working somewhere. So this work from home kind of a thing will create demand for a bit bigger house. One additional workstation kind of a place must be there. Now this I am experiencing, and I have seen this kind of a demand for lot many my friends, lot many journalists and the mid class or the lower mid class group also. Those who have a lower house today, they are saying that was a huge problem. My wife is also working, I am also working, there is no place. So demand for that will also increase.
Actually, I'm getting a couple of questions, maybe Santosh, the last couple of questions. Paras Soni says, is there any possibility of flow-wise registry of flats in plotted developments in Noida post the lockdown? Have you heard of anything like that?
So we have been hearing, I think again, builder lobbies in lobbying with the government, but the final decision has not taken. But at this moment, I think registration is not there for the flows.
Right. And I think that's where I'm going to close this show. Thank you so much for joining us. It is a difficult period. People are listening in. They are absorbing everything that you're saying, and they're trying to take decisions. But I think more. हाँ, Maruti.
मुझे एक बोलना था अभी, जो कस्टमर है वो लोग को अगर कोई प्रॉपर्टी लेना है, जैसे प्रभाकर साहब ने बताया कि जिसके पास भी पैसा है अभी लेना है, तो उनको इससे अच्छा टाइम और आगे आएगा नहीं। वो सोचते रहेंगे ना और आगे गिरेगा गिरेगा, अभी इससे ज्यादा गिरेगा नहीं। उन्होंने सर्च करो मार्केट में कि या एक जगह भी नहीं 10 जगह सर्च करो, आपको कहाँ पे क्या मिल रहा है, कौन सा प्राइस में क्या मिल रहा है, क्या एमिनिटीज मिल रहा है, वो सर्च करो और सीधा बुक करो। अभी इससे डाउन होने वाला नहीं, ये आपको एक बड़ा अपॉर्चुनिटी मिल गया है, उसमें गो आए, आगे जाओ और आपका ये करो, प्रॉफिट करके लो। ये मैं एक
आगे सप्लाई कम होगा सर, आगे सप्लाई कम होगा, प्राइस बढ़ेगा।
हाँ,
तो आप अभी निगोशिएट कर लो जितना कर सकते हो।
हाँ, अभी क्या है, जिसके पास भी पैसा कम है वो कैश रोलिंग के लिए जितना चाहे उतना नेगोशिएट करके बार्गेनिंग करके कम में दे देगा। आप बार्गेनिंग के लिए यही टाइम है, आप बार्गेनिंग करो और प्रॉपर्टी ले लो। एक बार वो बिल्डर का रिक्वायरमेंट कम हो गया कैश का, तो वो बाद में कम रेट में देने वाला नहीं है,
कोई नहीं बेचता।
हाँ, ये ध्यान में रख के जो भी बाय करना है उसको अच्छा टाइम है अभी।
होम लोन इंटरेस्ट रेट सबसे कम है, बिल्डर्स आर विलिंग टू नेगोशिएट, कुछ कंप्लीटेड फ्लैट्स हैं जो आपको बार्गेन में मिल सकते हैं, अगर आप आज खरीद सकते हो, दिस इज अ गुड टाइम टू बाय। थैंक यू सो मच फॉर जॉइनिंग अस। आई एम Jayashree Kurup and that's Prabhakar Sinha.
Okay, thank you.
Bye sir, Santosh ji, bye.